What is up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again with some more poppin' set reviews. See what I did there? Poppin' party.
Poppin'.
But yeah, we're doing my favorite Bang Dream band, RAS Extra today. Joined with Brian and Negative Dancy, the usual subjects.
What the fuck? I'm not negative. I just have high standards for cards.
Well then, Carmen, this one's gonna knock your socks off. I'm just saying.
I
I have
doubt
no
it.
idea what it does. I've never read this card, but I did look up Rausch und Craziness. Right? We looked that up while you were gone, Carmen. The Rausch is German for intoxication.
Okay, well, I'm down with that. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a drunk.
Yeah. These girls party like rock stars, dude.
Okay.
Anyway, opponent can't play events from hand during this card's battle. When you play this from hand, search your library for a music character. And climax combo. On attack, if you have Beautiful Birthday in your climax zone, you can discard 2 cards to deal 2 damage to your opponent. And then scry your opponent's deck. That's kind of weird ordering, right? Like doing the burn damage before the scry.
I mean, it's supposed to make it so that your attack is more likely to stick, right?
Yeah,
You do like a small-ish amount of damage, and then you try to confirm your swing. I think it's fine. Ditch 2's a heavy cost, though.
I don't think it makes too much of a difference, like the scry and burn, like the order.
Well, I mean, it's better for the swing, because the swing is 3 base. So you'd rather have that on the bigger swing, right? If you could choose. So I think it works out. On-play cantrip's cool. Not a lot of those.
Yeah.
Anti-event also cool. No money counter.
Yeah, ditch 2 cards kind of steep, but the fact that it cantrips kind of negates that.
Yeah, it makes
I gotta hit up
cheaper.
the now defunct JK TCG. Rest in peace. To look at these card translations for the old RAS cards, because I played a good bit of RAS before, the mono RAS deck, and the biggest thing holding the biggest thing holding the deck back, in my opinion, was their finisher was complete ass.
I mean, this seems fine as a finisher.
I'm just trying to see like if their other one healed, because I don't. What is it? Girls Band Party Dream Volume 2?
No, it's just Bang Dream Volume 2.
Oh my god, there's so many Volume 2s. I looked at the wrong one.
Yeah.
They really need to just name their sets better. This is getting ridiculous.
Just Bang Dream Volume 2.
It gets very annoying trying to look up cards from this set.
But yeah, I think the combo's fine. I think Ditch 2 is like really, really steep though. But again, Brian is right. The cantrip does make it better. It's not a heal, and then you have to Ditch 2.
I mean, the fact that it doesn't heal is kind of a little bit awkward, but I mean, it also searches your deck for a card, so it can dig up more copies of itself, set up your finisher a little bit easier too.
Also on bar. Bar's a good trigger.
Yeah,
Make sure you have your climax by endgame.
If you're playing just a straight RAS deck too, which is like the only time you'd probably play this.
Yeah.
You're either running a book combo at level 1 or a bar combo. At least from the first set, and they probably get something new in this set too.
But yeah, I think the combo's fine. Like burn 2 Fates, heal 1 is fine. Alright, next.
Alright, we have I don't know this character's name.
Lock.
That's Lock.
Lock. Level 0, 1500 power. On attack, you can discard a card. If you do, trigger check twice. So ditch a card to generate 2 stock. And when this card's damage is canceled, you may return this card to your hand. Interesting.
This okay? This card is either okay
plus
or
on stock with this.
Yeah. It's this is normally on level 3s. What was this printed on? Mommy?
The Mommy and
the Mommy and Katakari, yeah. Which will also be doing a set review. Probably next, honestly. Our data bullet guy. Always busy. He's slinging hot dogs. But yeah, it's okay. The second effect probably isn't gonna happen. But if it does, I mean, that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're twin driving, you're in theory triggering more often, swinging slightly larger, so this card has a slightly higher chance of canceling and popping back to hand. So the synergy's there. It seems all right.
It's definitely two synergistic effects for sure.
I like the fact that it actually can plus you on stock, right? It's not pay one twin drive. It's
yeah.
do something else twin drive.
The
so you can
idea
actually
is
ramp
like
with it.
if this card hits, you could possibly like front into something bigger, right? And then if your opponent cancels, it pops back to hand before anything happens, and you get a card back. So it's like a hand filter. It's like a hand to stock that could pop itself back to hand.
Sometimes refunds itself. Yeah.
When you think of it like that, I think the card's fine. But I do think there are a lot of fail cases. It's not.
It's kind of just like a plussing zero in that sense, though, too, like a coin flip. Granted, like worse odds, but still
A lot
it's
worse
like
odds.
a jank coin flip at level 0.
Yeah, I think there are
And
better.
throughout the game, like because it can actually do on any damage cancel, you can always plus with it.
Yeah,
not just
doesn't
on
matter.
an open lane.
Card's probably fine. I think it's a little bit too risky to play it. I probably wouldn't play it unless I was playing mono RAS, I guess, and I needed a lot of stock. But I mean,
I actually don't mind it because having like a hand to stock felt good in RAS. But the one they had was kind of shit.
I mean, this is better than that one. So
I think this one's definitely better, especially if you're playing with a lot of bar triggers. Like being able to reactively discard during your attack step is like pseudo twin drive in that sense. So it's kind of cool.
All right. Next, we have this masking level 1 climax combo. On play gains 15, so it's on play 6k, 7k with the climax. Then on attack, you choose one of your music characters and give it on reverse salvage. So this is the opposite of the Choo-choo that was on book in the other set. But this one's on bar, so this one's probably just straight better. Yeah, this is probably better. These on attack salvage, give another character salvage. But this can choose itself because it's on attack. So these cards are really good in metas where your opponent is trying to like tank up at level 1 because it lets you call your shot. So the one reverse that you can get all your pluses on that one lane.
Right.
And the fact that it is a level 1 on a bar makes it even better. It means that with these two new combos, you could play 8 bar, which is like a consistent if you have enough hand filter, which it looks like you probably do. From what I remember of old RAS and even the cards we've just seen, you probably have enough hand filter to support the climax lineup. I would probably play this over the Choo-choo just because it's a bar level 1 with exactly similar kind of effect.
Yeah, I think if we see some more synergy cards that work off of like 8 bar as we keep going through the reveals here, I think that would be like an easy switch. But the other effect of the Choo-choo that they currently play, you pump power on attack, so you can stack all the reverses and the power in one lane to get over something big.
Yeah.
This is pump self. Okay. All right, that is a reason to play the other one. But
this does hit like a solid like 7k stat line in all your lanes. You don't have to, because with the Choo-choos, if you're pumping your other lanes, then you're swinging like pretty wimpy in the other ones. But yeah, I mean they're both good.
That sounds like it's a matter of preference.
Seems good to me.
The trigger or the color or whatever. Yeah.
Level 1 bar is just really good.
But bar's a good trigger, especially at level 1. Agreed.
We talked about that in our trigger video. It's like if you think about it, when you're playing a bar level 1. Every attack you do is also a dig for your level 1 combo, which stacks up if you have 2 level 1 to level 0 turns. So it does give you some extra ability to get into your level 1 combo. All right, back to Andy.
Alrighty, we got the depths lock. All your music characters in front get 500 times level. Ooh, and we got some boozy accelerate synergy here. When you use accelerates, you can rest this card and get a free stock. Oh man, I love it. Accelerate synergy. Let's go.
So it
The,
pays for itself on its first turn.
That's the Maki from BB, from the Love Live Anniversary set.
Isn't there a card that heals you when you accelerate that costs stock?
Yes, there is.
Okay. This would
if-
eat your other back row slot, though.
You could have the other card in your front row though too, but like theoretically, but having those like I don't know. I feel like Raz was one of those decks that could accelerate multiple times a turn and like maybe get a payoff for it, especially when you can like start actually going positive on health with it if you have enough of the healers. But you can only do it once.
Well, no,
because you have to rest it. But I don't
If
think
I
it's really
remember
a drawback. You
correctly-
don't really want to be accelerating that much anyway.
If I remember correctly, you can only go down to a certain amount of clock, right? So you're gated on how much you can heal off that card, right?
Yes, it's like
Like
3
2
or
or
less
3
or
or
something,
something.
3 or more, and I don't know. I can find you the exact number here.
Yeah, but like still, I mean, this is if that card has a stock cost and you're playing a bunch of accelerate cards, especially that early play that pluses you. I think that card might plus you too. I can't remember exactly. That one lock early play can like plus you when you accelerate, which is like the main key payoff accelerate card.
Yeah, like the payoff for the accelerate was having the like you have to take damage with the accelerate, but you get a nice plus, like a +2 with it.
Mhm.
So you search your deck for 2 cards, either characters or the one event. It's like a
fog.
It's kind of like the what's the event from Bofuri, the
Woolly.
It's kind of like a Woolly counter. Yes, if your clock is 4 or more cards for the other back row card. The blind kindness masking.
You get 1 stock on your accelerate turn because you have to rest it. I mean, seems fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing a deck with a couple of accelerate effects, this card seems to fit right in.
Yeah. Solid all around.
Dope.
All right, next.
All right, we have the Depths Layer. Level 2, cost 1. When this card is placed from your hand to the stage, if you have a field full of Razor Swilling characters, you may pay 2. If you do, place all of your opponent's stock in their waiting room and place the same number of cards from the top of their deck to their stock. So there's a stock swap, 3 stock swap for mono Razor Swilling.
On a character.
On a character, it's searchable, yeah.
If you're playing mono Razor Swilling, you play this over Buns, that's for sure. Because you don't have any red.
I mean, it's an event though, so I could see an argument for just like if you like just playing Buns instead.
Probably.
Just playing event cards for your red fix. Just play like warehouses and Buns for Lux, and just shove one in your clock.
You could. This card on its own though is probably fine. The timing's a little weird. I wish it was a level 0 where you paid 3, but it's probably okay. Only for a specific
I think
deck.
4 or more is kind of weird too, because I think their early plays a full field.
Yeah, that might be awkward then.
For like it's like a band league card. You have to remember we don't have band league in the States or in English format. I shouldn't say in the States because English is played other places. But
yeah, the set 1 lock is a full field early play. So that kind of conflicts with this, but I mean, for stock swapping them, it's probably on your kill turn anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's for band league.
Definitely.
Band league card. All right. We got another masking. 3/2, the Depths. During the turn this is played from hand to stage, at the start of your encore phase, you can heal 1, which is pretty cool considering how the accelerate effects work in this set. And then accelerate. You choose the accelerate from your waiting room and put it at the bottom of your clock, which is how some of the RAS cards do accelerate. At the beginning of your climax phase, you accelerate, and if you do, choose a card in your waiting room, return all other cards from your waiting room to your library, shuffle your library. So, it's a free fresh?
Free fresh.
Let me check Little Occupant. Let me make sure this is translated correctly. Let me make sure this isn't a Fumio. This has happened before. Uh, yep, it is a free fresh. So it's a free fresh for one less card, which is better than a normal free fresh, actually, because it compresses you one.
On play, heal 1, then start of your climax step, clock yourself for refresh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a free fresh or do you no?
Yeah, it is a free fresh.
Do you still take a refresh point? Well, I guess you take the damage from the clocking, so it's kind of like a free fresh, or like you're just refreshing.
Well,
normally.
you also heal, so
heal, yeah.
it is a level 3 free fresh. The problem with this, it is a level 3 free fresh that you cannot early play, therefore making it not very useful.
A little bit late at that point, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because of that, I actually don't like it at all. Might be like a D plus, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is way too late for that effect. But
I mean, it's one of those effects that you like go for if you need to go for it, though, right?
Yeah, at least it's a
this
healer.
Isn't something like Fate or Madoka where you're trying to like loop it. This is something where it's like my deck's in a shit spot. Let's unfuck myself here.
At least, well, the timing's also weird, but at least it heals, like at Encore phase, which could be good or bad depending on what's going on. Weirdly, the situation where Encore phase heal would be good requires you to refresh. But I guess you do have Accelerate, so it does make the refresh free. And the point is always clean. The Accelerate point, because it comes from waiting room. Alright,
nice.
Next card. Back to the top.
I think this is a lock again.
Yep.
When you play it from hand to stage, all your level 0 characters get the following ability. On attack, Surveil.
Yep.
It's all of your characters, including her.
Yep.
Interesting.
As long as they're level 0.
And then on play from hand to stage, you can pay 1 discard to look at the top X cards from your deck. Choose a card from among them, put it in your hand. I'm really happy, actually, that this is like look at X cards and not just a drop search or a drop salvage. Because that makes this more playable in other Bang Dream decks. It makes it a bit more splashable. It's not competing for that spot.
If you think about it, okay, think about this, right? You're at level 0, Tri-Field. You slam this down, and you rip a standby, and then all of your characters dig you for other standbys.
This effect stacks also, if I'm reading it correctly. If you play like 2 of these, you get 2 surveils per character.
Yes, you would.
Well,
That's spicy.
It only counts the ones after it, though, right? So it counts if you play one after this, that one would only have 1 instance of surveil. But if you go like, I don't know, character, MV lock, then play another
If you deleted
MV
your
lock,
whole hand, you could
getting 5 surveils.
You could try to trigger a ton of standby. That's really the only.
You could combine it though with like coin flips and other stuff that'll like come back to your hand, maybe though.
Maybe, I don't know. This seems really cute, but I don't know how good it is. The Top Check X is fine, I guess, but I don't know. I don't like these on like not finishers, like just raw Top Check X. But
how would that be at like at level 1, right? Maybe instead of doing this at 0 to shit out 1/1s, maybe instead you like
try to mill
do
your
it
deck
at level 1, play 3 0/0s, and just start trying to set up a bunch of 2/2s.
Maybe.
Yeah, you could.
Standby. Yeah.
Like maybe instead of running a level 1 combo, you just like play a bunch of these locks and go to town.
I think that the card
cool.
has very interesting implications, but I think it might be too cute. But I'll give it the C for the pay 1 ditch 1 Top Check X.
I think the card's got potential.
Yeah, it's got some potential.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It does. This one actually does.
Sure,
Come on.
it does.
It does. It does, and you know it. That's why I gave it a C. C is like the potential rating.
All right, Brian.
All right. I've got this level 0 masking. When this card is placed from your hand to the stage, you can discard a climax if you do salvage a character. When this card attacks, all of your characters gain the following ability for the turn. When this card's attack reveals a bar, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card.
There we go. There's your bar. There's your bar support.
There's the bar filter. Yeah.
It's
I guess you're 8 bar now.
It's also.
I think this is enough. Yeah.
It's double filter for your bars. Seems
These, so like these cards that have to attack to give their filter are better than you might think. They're usually level 1s with other abilities. I know the one in what is it? The one in Saikano, the most popular one that was ever played, was a Shimakai, which was really good because you were playing Oboro. But like even then, this card is also a Ditch Climax filter, so
yeah.
a lot of utility on one card.
It fits right into your 8-bar for
Yeah,
sure.
only for 8-bar RAS, but a very good card.
Agreed.
All right. I got this 1/0 layer. On play, choose one of your opponent's characters until the next end of your opponent's turn. The character cannot move. And it is a level 0 cost clock bomb. Or no, it's just a cost clock
Cost
bomb.
0.
Cost
Cost bomb.
clock bomb.
Cost 0 clock bomb. Second effect, poorly positioned. First effect, pretty cute, but probably not worth playing.
Kind of boring. Yep.
That first effect it's a lot more annoying than you'd think. I found that out last night playing against Mike's. He's playing Yoshino in Data Lab. I didn't even know they had that card.
I didn't know they
just
had
like
that card
locking
either.
one of my characters in place was like super annoying. Actually,
Was it that level 0, the blue one?
Yeah, it's like some level 0 Yoshino, and like you can hit anything with this. You can hit their back row standby target so they can't move it up. You can hit their runner so you can run it over. I don't know. You can just like with the Yoshino, right? Like he put the Yoshino in a side lane, but then I couldn't move my bigger character in front of it to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like, I don't know. It's like a nice toolboxy card.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
If,
I guess
if
if
I
you
would
have the
not
space.
have played against Mike last night, I would have been giving it the D. But I think I'm giving it the C.
All right. Next card. Back to Andy.
Oh, look, it's another lock. When this card attacks, reveal top card. If it is a Poppin' Party or RAS or event, choose a Poppin' Party or RAS, and that character gets 3k for the turn. That is very interesting.
Flavor.
We need Mamroth here to explain the lore on this one.
Yeah,
It's
is it
Locke loves Poppin' Party. That's why she plays music. Is because of
really?
Cosmo and Poppin' Party. Yeah, it's really fucking cringe. So because she met this like fucking terrible band of the high school girls, she also
Don't talk shit on Poppin' Party.
I will talk as much shit
Have you
as I
listened to
want
their
on
music?
Bandry.
It's good music.
Yes, I have
Talk
listened to their
shit.
music. It sucks.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You suck.
I do suck. Okay. I don't know. At least it hits on events too, but this is a hyper specific card for a hyper specific role player deck where you just fucking love Bang Dream. But if you want power pumps and you want a lot of power, the 1/0 Cost Me Bomb exists, which is a Poppin' Party card. So I don't see a reason to ever play this. So I'm gonna slap it with the F. Actually, too many restrictions.
I think 3K pump is fine. It goes well in mono RAS.
Brian, it's about the condition. The condition sucks.
Well, actually, I wanted to run it by you, Carmen, since you have played a lot of the Kasumoka deck.
Yeah.
This seems to me as like an option for green fix in Kasumoka.
No, because your other cards are Afterglow. Your green cards are Afterglow.
They're not Razor Swalen.
Oh shit, you're right. I was thinking like we were playing like green red Christmas. Maybe you have something there. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it. The conditions are too bad. Is where I'm at. If you think of it as a RAS card, it's probably fine. But like,
yeah, that's where I'm at. I think the Poppin' Party condition is pretty negligible. But if you need,
if you're playing some weird Poppin' Party RAS hybrid,
sure.
Yeah, again, it's a role player.
But then at
card.
that point, why don't you just run the Cosme Bomb that Carmen mentioned?
Right.
It's a role player card. This is a card for a weird waifu. I love Bang Dream deck. Like if
we do love Bang Dream here.
I love Bang Dream. All right, next. I think this is Brian, right?
It should be, yeah.
Okay.
All right, 2/1 masking. During battles involving this, no player may play backups. And when this card is placed on the stage from your hand, gains 1,000 power times the number of your music characters. Get 5k power. Go all the way up to 12.5.
Anti-synergy with your 4 or more early play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
And
This
that's
would get to what, 11.5 then?
And then no player may play back. I mean, it can still hit over like 2/2s sometimes because
yeah. The no backups is good, but it's
Depending on if you're playing RAS, like if you're having the accelerate supports in the back row, either the level assist we looked at earlier or the set 1 back row that like lets you start healing, and then that one gives 3,000 power when you tap it. So you have ways to like scale other than just getting the 1,000 power on play.
I guess it's a fine early play killer then. I forgot that card gives 3k power. Wow, even more evidence against this stupid rock. Or lock or whatever. It's lock, but like, you know, R's and L's. Rock.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The card we just looked at. The 1/0 lock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying her name's Lock, but like, you know, R's and L's. It's supposed to be a rock thing.
Roku.
Yeah, Roku.
She's my rock.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I wouldn't play it though. It's like a
Yeah, it's whatever.
B minus, yeah.
Them not being able to backup's kind of nice though too. Like if you have like a normal early play killer, they can still use backup.
Yeah, this you can't back up. But still don't think it's too great. Level
Don't
0.
have to worry about bullshit free fresh counters from every deck.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I hate getting got by the.
Gotta count them, dude.
I forgot Data Live had one, even though
What the fuck? How do you forget?
it's even worse because Josh showed me he salvaged the card back to his hand, and then I just got excited and swung into it, and he got me.
Rip. Level
Yeah,
0
it
layer.
happens.
3,500. All of your opponent's characters get Encore 2, so fake condition for more power. And then when you reveal a bar during your trigger check, you can choose a character in waiting room and salvage it. And you don't have to ditch, but it's only on this card's attack.
Maybe that's your plussing 0 of choice, so you just play 4 of these bad boys and like
With 8 bar.
just go to attacking.
I mean,
Dude, fuck,
that
you know
is
what? You
pretty
combine
hype.
this with the other card that lets you start like scrying yourself on attack.
Maybe
Just
that's
go,
the
just go ham
intention.
and trigger 1,000,000 bars. Yeah.
That's, I don't know. It's pretty spicy. It's probably fine. Second effect, more often than not, will do nothing, but the times when it does are the times that you'll remember and talk about it. It's a confirmation bias card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the floor on it's just being your oversized.
35, yeah.
You just like throw 4 of these in your 8-bar deck, and like sometimes you get a free plus.
Yeah, sometimes you +2 off bar.
I mean, it's not something you get to set up aggressively, but you know when
it does
happens,
exist,
it happens.
yeah. All right, next, back to Andy. Last green card.
Okay. Oh, another lock. Every single card I've talked about has been a lock. Or urloku, as Carmen would say.
Mhm.
Each of your opponent's back row characters, this will get 2,500 power. So if they have 2 cards in their backstage, this is what 10-5.
10-5, yeah.
You have a pay 1, sacrifice a character encore.
Pretty shit.
Yeah, if this card had
Yeah.
2 soul, you know, then we can
Probably.
talk. But with 1 soul, I don't like it.
Not a
Pretty
fan.
shit. All right, on to blue. Ryan, we're just gonna keep going.
Okay. Another
Tsukushi.
character, right? Tsukushi. Yeah, that's her. Level 0, 500 power. Act. Discard 2 cards from your hand to the waiting room. Sack this. Choose a music character in your waiting room whose level is equal to or lower than your current level and place it in this card slot. It is also a self-rest search brainstorm.
That slaps.
You don't know how cathartic this is, you know. If we would have split this into 2 videos, I would have been reading this Brainstormer, but it's Brian's fate to bear now.
I should have given it to Andy out of principle. Yeah, my bad.
No,
This card's
absolutely
pretty good.
not.
It is, yeah. It
Like-
just turns your brainstorm into whatever you need when you need it.
So, like, Remy is still pretty good for mixed band decks, especially because it's salvage and you're probably pairing her with Kasumi still. But, like, in any other deck, this is, like, super sick. Because when you're milling with Warehouse, you want to have salvage. Because your deck's always going to be a salvage. But this is, like, pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I like that second effect a lot.
I mean, like,
Seems
it's a
pretty
lot of
good
hand, but, like, who cares at that rate?
Well, maybe something like 8 standby, where maybe you're like flooding out on a little bit. You can like clear this card from your field, put something big and strong out since you're playing standby.
Yeah. And the card comes from Waiting Room. So you can ditch the card you want to summon. It's pretty cool.
True.
And, like, this card's been in your field the whole back game. Or it has been on your backfield the whole game. Sorry.
So, like, this is like a really impactful play you can do when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Remy is, like, quietly more powerful in the sense that, like, every turn you're getting that 500, but
Right.
I guess it really depends how much that 500 is actually, like, getting you over something.
Card is definitely good. I definitely like it.
Agreed, yeah.
I might give it the A. I think this is really cool. Brainstorm with relevant second effect. I like it.
You like those.
All right, other card. Probably one of the most important cards in here. We haven't gotten to the most important cards. That card's 2 cards away. But what is her name again?
This Choo-choo?
She has
Or is this, no.
Pareo. Okay, I remember she had a stupid name. On play, reveal top. If it's a character, she gets a level and 1500 power, and then it's a clean cut. So it's Rem clean cut for Bang Dream.
Whoa!
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
really fucking good card. Yet another card that Bang Dream never fucking had. And now they do, and it's generalized to music, and it's not locked in any way. Card's really
Dude,
fucking
Bang
good.
Dream's still not gonna. No, Bang Dream's still not gonna put up results. Yeah, I've been like I've been saying this for a long time, right? Like, I think people who've been crying about Bang Dream, oh, don't have enough tools to be good. I think they're babies. I think you have like 3 or 4 or 5 sets already, and you have more than enough tools.
I don't have
And
enough
you're gonna
tools
get
in
this
my
card,
set.
and you're gonna keep losing, and you're just gonna say we don't have enough tools.
Sure.
And it's gonna happen.
This card is, like, really important, though, for Bang Dream to have. Weirdly, hasn't been seeing as much play as it probably should. I think the way the English meta is right now, you probably play it. Unless you play against nothing but Kaguya, because they play 6 runners. But, which I don't know.
See, what I tell you, people aren't playing as much as they thought. It's the same thing with control players in Magic, dude. They've been crying for years. Oh, we need Counterspell printed into our format. We need Counterspell. Control sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And now they print the card into the format. They're still crying. It's hilarious.
Aren't you guys getting, like, Snapcaster in Standard or something stupid? I read that
Doubt
the other
it.
day. No, I think
That'd be pretty dope. But
They're printing Snapcaster and something else in the same format.
I mean, and Innistrad's coming back. Maybe Snapcaster will come back. Who knows?
And that would be funny.
keep dreaming.
I think it's true. Go Google it. I'm pretty sure Snapcaster's coming back. I overheard this. But yeah, anyway, back to Weiss Schwarz. This card is pretty important for any deck that would want to play clean cut, which some decks do. So yeah, next card. Back to Andy.
Are we? No, this is you, dog. Oh wait, no, we started on Brian this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
Mashiro.
Mashiro. Each of your other music characters gives us 500 power. On play heal and climax combo with his pants. Pay 2, send her to memory. When they cancel the attack, if you have 4 more other characters, you can choose a character from a waiting room, put it in the slot this was on. Is this like wait, isn't this what Slimes is?
Yeah, this is the
Slime?
Rimuru. This is the Rimuru combo.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is it
there
the
is
same effect though, or
yeah, so there is a deck. They're playing Choice with the new Choice Morfonica level 1 and this finisher, where they just they play the game, being Bang Dream, and then they play this, and they end in that Icy Tail that has Damage Cry. So if you don't kill your opponent or if your opponent's about ready to die, there's another card you can summon with like a little bit of damage push. But you can throw out the Mashiro and then Icy Tail, and then if they don't die even after all those attacks, you have a damage scry on board to help you live, to try to crack back, since this card also heals. Unfortunately, this card does not heal when it comes to the field from anywhere, unlike the Rimuru. Which means
the Rimuru heals from anywhere.
Oh, yeah. The Rimuru heals when you summon it off of the effect, making it infinitely more stupid. They realized that was really strong, so this is the nerfed version of that card. And this card is still good because you're Bang Dream, so you can summon a ton of shit. Like, you can summon Kokoro Musashi. Well, Kokoro Musashi would have to come from hand.
It does, yeah.
So you could summon a ton of stuff off this. At end, but obviously you want to summon another copy so that you can loop it and send it again to get multiple attacks. So it's like a restander in a way, but
doesn't have as much reach. But yeah.
Card's good.
Yeah, I think B is like a safe rating. I really don't know enough to say otherwise. Never played with that type of card.
All right, next card. Oh, you get the card, Ryan.
Right, this is Choo-choo, level 3, 9k. If there are 2 or fewer climaxes in your waiting room, it can play at level 2. For each of your other music characters in the back row, gets 1,000 power, sits at 11k. During the turn, this card is placed from your hand to the stage. At the start of your encore step, you may heal.
This is the card that you are playing New Bang Dream for. So, spoiler alert, this card has a support card. It's Pareo. It's slide number 57 if you guys want to look at it. It gives this specific Choo-choo 3 abilities. Hexproof. Can't be reversed by your opponent's auto effects, so it can't be killed by red bombs only. And Twin Drive. And then the Pareo gains 5,500 power in hand prom encore.
Okay.
So for 3 stock, you get a hexproof, unbombable Twin Drive healer that sits at 13. And then you also get a 10-5 hand encore.
Gotcha. I was going to say that the 3/2 just seems like any other old early play healer. So
it's a good one though. It's like the ones that sit big.
Yes, it's at 11. That is.
I mean, I think
it's like Mash or Felicia.
Again, I can't stress this enough. This is the card from New Bang Dream that is making the set be played at all.
Okay.
So, like,
good.
When we're going to rate this card, we have to rate it in context of this Pareo that also exists. Because if you play the Choo-choo, you're always playing this card.
Well, I was going to say, like, I don't know. At a first glance, this Pareo doesn't seem like that nuts to me.
Okay, how?
Like, okay, well, the not being chosen by opponents' abilities is good, and the Twin Drive's good, but, like, yeah, like, they can't red bomb it, but everyone's using a different zone bomb anyway. Like, they can still clock bomb you or stock bomb you,
I mean,
right?
sure, but any early play can get hit by that, right? You have to remember, this makes your Choo-choo a 13k. A 13k healer with Hexproof and Twin Drive.
Also makes it anti-changeable.
And the support card is also an attacker that has hand encore. So if they kill your Choo-choo, and then they try to kill this, you can hand encore and
this
play
is getting
another
5,500 power also.
Yeah, so you're getting 2 massive beaters for 3 stock.
And the Pareo has the hand encore.
Yes. Yeah, I think this early play package is actually super fucking insane. And it's the only reason.
And I guess that would stack too, right? Like if you played multiple Pareos, you're getting to like 4,000 power now.
Yep.
And you can Twin Drive 2 times.
Double Twin Drive.
And be double hexproof.
Well, no, you actually get double twin drive then, right?
You do.
You can. Well, yeah, you can pay 2, but you will only Twin Drive for 2 cards. That's how that works.
Okay, yeah.
So multiple instances of Twin Drive.
Trigger step twice is what.
You will always trigger step twice. So, but you can pay down 2 if you want it and go even. I guess. Pay out a climax, but
it seems pretty good to me though.
Yeah, card is this package is fucking insane. This is the entire reason to be playing Bang Dream at all. After this comes out, this is the reason you're buying the set. Is this Choo-choo and this Pareo? Unfortunately, it's a Choo-choo. I hate this fucking gremlin. I did watch the show. She's a the fucking little gremlin girl.
Well, are you playing this in every Bang Dream deck, though?
Yes. Yes, you are. You would fix blue to play this in every Bang Dream deck. I think it's that strong.
You're just throwing the memory healing Ron in the garbage.
Yep.
In that whole package.
Yep. Because that card isn't big. That card's a 9,500.
Wasn't there the one assist that goes with it, though?
Nope. It doesn't give it any power past its swinging. And this card also heals at Encore Step, too. So, like, you can play alarms. You can play, like, Himari Alarm. And then play this.
Oh, that's hella dope. That's really dope, actually.
Yeah, this card is fucking disgusting. It is, again, I cannot stress it enough. This is the reason you are playing Bang Dream in the modern meta at all, is to play this card with the early play package. It's a massive power spike when the card hits the board. Especially if you can resolve multiple. Double 13k Twin Drive X-Proof early plays.
Yeah, I really like that play you mentioned with the Himari Alarm, because this heals an Encore.
Yep. It's a lot of shit. Card's really good. It's unfortunately a Choo-choo. She's looking cute on this card, but normally a fucking little gross gremlin. But whatever.
You're just a hater.
I am a hater. Alright, next. This is me, Mashiro. 500 power Mashiro. When this attacks, choose one of your other Morfonica characters and it gets 1500 power for the turn. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you can clock yourself from the top of your deck. If you do, move this to an empty back row slot. Holy shit, it's a back row runner. Like, you have to clock yourself. I don't like it.
Is that bad?
It's not that bad, but I don't like it. Not
Clocking
a fan.
yourself instead of paying 1.
1500 power is a lot for mono.
Helps you not get level locked either.
I guess, but it is at the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, yeah, so it can help you not get level locked. It's fine. I don't like it though.
Yeah, not a fan. I'd rather play some other plussing 0, some oversize.
With a clean cut.
Clean cut. Yeah, clean cut exists. Yeah, not this.
Wish it could pump something other than Morfonica.
Yeah, it would be less power. It would be less power then. That's already 500 power, so this card's maxed out.
Well, I think the concept, though, right, is for the Morfonica deck, you have that.
Well, wait, hold on.
The many attacks finisher, right? So this like helps you conserve stock.
Yeah, the But what is it? There's the fucking Million Life card that pumps 2k to other and then has pay 1 run to back row. So this card could be generalized, but it would be a pay 1 card. That is clock yourself, I think. I don't know exactly how the power budgeting works out on the cost. I know that pay 1 works. I don't know if clock yourself works. But I think they're evaluated the same, so it could have been fine. But this can choose itself, so you can swing in at 2k. Which is the other thing, and then clock yourself and swing it backwards. Or pull it backwards, rather. So I guess that's where the power goes. I don't know. Whatever. Back to the top, Andy.
Alright, we got another Pareo. When this gets reversed, if your opponent's level 0, you can bottom deck Bomb. And this is a rest self salvage raise a Sulin Brainstorm. That is a weird combination of effects.
Well, it's a bottom deck Bomb, yeah. I guess
you probably play it.
Yep. Target.
Yeah, it's clean cut target. That's how it's intended to be used.
Okay.
Card's good if you're playing RAS.
Yeah.
That's for sure. If you're not playing RAS, you can't play it. So C plus for a good RAS card.
Solid C for.
Is this better than the other Brainstorm?
For RAS.
I don't remember what it was.
For RAS, it is because you're also playing the clean cut.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta remind myself what their other Brainstorm does.
It's the one where you can ditch 2 cards and summon a card of your level or lower.
No. I mean, Raise a Sulin had a Brainstormer before.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that other one was Morfonica, was it?
He's talking about from the first set.
Because this one's locked to Raise a Sulin.
Too many Bang Dream cards.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the other one.
Yeah,
being
the other one.
particularly
Okay,
good.
I found it. The other one is accelerate support. So like when you use accelerate, you pump 1,000 power somewhere.
Okay, so it depends on your build then. You're playing heavy to accelerate. But
Well,
I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe the
Maybe this is still pretty
synergy.
good though.
The synergy with clean cut might throw this over the edge. Like a good attacker and a clean cut. All right, next.
All right,
Right.
we've got Choo-choo again, level 0, 1500. If there are 2 or less cards in your stock, this card is a level 1 that sits at 2500 power. And at the start of your opponent's attack step, you can run one of your opponent's characters.
I hate these.
Not a huge fan, because I mean, most of the time I feel like you get tri-fielded anyway on turn 2 when your opponent attacks you. So even
In this
turn
meta,
1
yeah.
play,
Your opponent's playing a 1k1 deck. They literally always try field you turn 2.
yeah, so
Cards are too good these days. So
I'd rather play a regular runner.
yep. Pass. All right, next. I got this Rui. It is an on-play mill 2. If there's a level 0 or lower character, this can side without soul penalty. And that is a climax swap. This is the first climax swap in Bang Dream history. So you play the card, even though it has force mill. At a time when you not would want to play it, you play the card.
I'll always
I
climax
mean,
swap,
but it's
yeah.
not like you only play like 1 or 2 of this. It's not that big of a
it's
deal.
not the worst. It's just the timing where you want a climax swap, you would rarely want to mill. Is like what I'm getting at. Because it would be an end game, or like you're counting out your deck for your combo. So you have to think about it when you're climax swapping.
Carmen, you gotta just like you gotta make like a country boy, dude. You
Yeah,
gotta
no, I said you play it. You play it. You play the card. It's a
You
climax
play it.
swap in Bang Dream. You play the card in pretty much every
Climax swap's
fucking deck.
Climax swap's a good profile,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'll play it and you'll be fucking happy. Climax swap.
Yeah, I am happy.
Slap.
Climax swap.
Don't sound happy.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at Bang Dream cards. Next, Andy.
All right, another Rui. Oh, dude, her violin looks sweet. That black violin. That's badass. Anyway, all your Morfonica characters in front of this get 15 hundo. And start of your climax step, you can put this into your waiting room to change into the this other Rui.
It's a 1300 against level 3s.
Okay.
I don't know, but then you're losing your 1500 power pump.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Seems kind of counterintuitive, yeah.
Do not
I like the
like-
1500 power pump. That's cool.
Do
Yeah.
not like.
But like doing nothing else, I don't know. You could just play a level assist at that point.
Yep.
All right, Ryan.
All right, we've got this character is Tsukushi, level 3. If you have 2 or less climaxes, early plays at level 2. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, gets 1500 power. So it's at 11.5 for the turn. And when this card dies, you may return this card to your hand. Wait, from the stage to the waiting room. When this card dies, you may return this card to your hand. If you do, choose one music character in your waiting room and put it into your stock. The heck?
It's a delayed play for 1.
It's a weird.
Well,
thing.
then a plus is for free too.
Well, it refunds itself, yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Are you sure that's translated right?
Let's double check.
It
On
seems-
death, pop back to hand.
and stock one. It seems really weird to me. I had to read that like 3 times.
It is correct.
I guess it doesn't
That's
do
really good. That's like you're plussing and getting a
doesn't-
stock back.
Like,
It doesn't
you're-
do it doesn't do anything else on play. I guess it's just an early play that delayed plays for 1 and
I guess you're not healing, huh?
yeah.
No. It's fine.
It's interesting.
That is
I
interesting.
I don't think you ever play it.
Yeah,
but it's-
I don't
Like
know
I guess
if
if
you
it's
play it.
popping back and you're playing it down again, but who cares, right? Like it's not
Right.
healing you again.
yeah, I think that's the.
It has no
Right.
on-play effect, yeah, which is the problem with the card.
It's still
Cool.
interesting.
Yeah, I like the looping effect. It's really neat.
It's got that C for potential.
All right, next. Level 0 Rui. This is placed from hand to stage. If you have 2 or more other music characters, you can draw ditch. And then you can also act, pay 1, sack this, choose a level 1, or choose 1 music character in your hand whose level is equal to or lower than your level and placed in the slot. This lets you play a card from your hand for 1. You pay 1 and sack this. Don't like it. It's
Don't like it
fine
either.
though.
Yeah, not a huge fan.
It is probably a D actually.
Yeah,
Probably
I
give
don't
it the
think-
whole D.
I don't think you ever play this. What are you trying to cheat into play with this? That's so important that you run this
don't
card.
have
is the
like
question.
stock
Yeah.
issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's like an auxiliary standby target, I think. Like, if you just have nothing better in your graveyard to grab, you can like throw this onto your field and then upgrade it next turn for 1 stock. But
Sure.
it still seems like a bad play.
Yeah.
yeah, the only time I've ever done that is in the world's greatest set. So
Soccer Wars.
no game, no life.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah, it was a box topper.
Is Soccer Wars just the new age? No game, no life.
What are you
Maybe.
talking about? No,
Okay.
don't talk shit on Soccer Wars.
Soccer Wars.
That's fine.
Soccer Wars won that one event at
It
one
did.
point a couple months ago. Yeah.
All right, back to Andy.
God, talking shit on everything I like.
I hate what you like.
When this is played from hand to stage, yeah, I like Choo-choo. Also, you hate her. It's
The
unbelievable. When you play this card from hand to stage, you can pay 1, ditch 1, search for a music character, and during this card's battle, when they're attacking you, if damage you are dealt is canceled, this pops back to hand.
Whatever.
I think I'd rather just play Spaghetti.
Yep.
Yep.
Kokoro Drop Search is better. It's fine though.
It seems all right. Yeah, but I mean, you play Kokoro Drop Search every time unless you need raise a Swayland trait absolutely for some reason.
Yep. Ryan.
All right, we've got Mashiro 1/1. It is a bottom deck Adachi, and on play, look at the top card of your deck, put it back on top or at the bottom.
Andachi for Bang Dream.
With a scry?
They have it.
Seems fine, yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty good.
Adachis are good.
Play it. Maybe. Depends. You probably don't need early play hate when your Choo-choos kill everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you do need it, it exists now.
Yeah. 2/1 Tsukushi. It is a ditch 2 anti-change counter. Whatever. Whatever.
It exists. It's a thing that Morfonica has. It's the anti-change, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just whatever. We talked about this one already. This one on its own as a level 3 killer is probably fine. The other card, whatever. Who cares?
You know, if they get rid of your if they get rid of the Choo-choo, this loses the 5,500 in Encore. So if they Adachi your
Sorry, I
roleplay,
skipped a card. I skipped a card. Yeah, if you only have one Choo-choo. Sorry, I skipped over a card.
But yeah, if they Adachi the Choo-choo, then they ruin this card if you don't have more than one on the board. Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. But
I guess at that point though too, if you lost the Choo-choo, like why would you be hand encoring this?
Play another Choo-choo, I guess. But this card can also chill in your back row. It doesn't have to be anywhere special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then if this card's chilling in your back row, that's not.
Well, maybe you gotta attack
fantastic.
with anything. But I mean, whatever.
Oh, you know what though? This would be a prime clean cut target. Sometimes you can get a clean cut off at that stage of the game. I mean, that can happen.
What did I give the other card? An A+. No, this is the A. Alright. We also already talked about this one. You only play this on its own to kill level 3s.
Yeah, early play killer. Seems fine.
Alright, and then this is back to Andy.
Okay, I think this is another Tsukushi. Another suit.
Tsukushi, yeah.
On play from hand to stage, scry. And this is the one where you play a game. On play, your opponent chooses 0, 1, 2, or 3. You reveal the top card of your library, and if they called it right, you get to draw that many cards.
Good for standby. Not as good as the bow free one. Top 2 rearrange. So it's worse than that one.
I don't know. It seems like such a cheesy card though. Like,
You don't care
Is
about
that
the
second effect actually good?
You don't ever do the first effect ever when you play this in standby decks. You let your opponent call a thing, and then you go, I don't give a shit, and then you scry. It's for trigger stuff.
And
But
don't
even
really
in
like
even
it.
in Standby Bang Dream, you wouldn't play it. The top 2 rearrange was the good part of the both
Yeah,
free one.
you have other ways to get to set your standbys. If you're trying to play this in a standby deck, I don't think you play this ever really.
Nope.
I mean, maybe if you just want to randomly just like sack into a plus.
Sure.
Like we'd mentioned earlier with the one card in green with when you trigger a bar salvage. It's not like you're playing it for that effect, but it's like a nice happy accident when it happens, right?
I mean that's the way the bow free one is played. But the bow free one's top 2 rearrange, which is much better for standby than just scry. Alright, next, Brian. Because we're getting into the chaff here.
We have another Tsukushi. 1/0 for each of your other music characters gains 500 power, so it gets up to 5,500 when this card attacks. If the character opposite it is level 2, it gets 6k power.
You know if you need it, is a level 2 killer.
It's nice that they have it. I like those profiles generally.
At least this one sits big cross turn, actually. Probably a little better than normal.
Sits at 55?
55 full field, yeah.
You usually just get small again, so. Alright, next. I got this Pareo. For each of your other Choo-choo, this gets 2,000. What does the other Choo-choo do? For each of your other Pareo, it gets 2,000 of the same card. You can just raid both of them at once.
That's
It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, it's like the Bond and Meliodas and 7 Deadly Sins.
I hate it.
They suck.
Yeah, they hate. Just give the same rating to this.
Yeah,
Pack filler.
Yeah,
Pack filler and your extra booster feels bad.
Hey, I'm not too upset though. You know, the rest of the cards up to this point have been pretty cool. So
yeah, no, the set seems pretty solid.
Back to Andy.
we got Rui. I think if the level of the character opposite this is higher level than this, you cannot front attack. That is the drawback. And 2 or more other characters, this gets 1,000 power. This it's cross turn. This is like a 107k cross turn with drawback that's not like as hard to avoid as you'd think it would be. Or I mean, not as damaging as you'd think it would be. You think, oh, everyone's running standbys, but
I
guess you can't kill a standby with this. But you can just, you know, if you have a way to like pump level, also, like if you have a way to like give an extra level and power on play or something, which a lot of sets do. Bang Dream probably has something like that. You can like get cheeky with that and avoid that effect, but
I wouldn't play a bad card to play another bad card. Problem.
Yeah, all it does is sit at 7k. Most things these days just hit over that or bomb into it anyway. So
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like playing standby, but you still get to play Global Soul and push damage. You get the best of both worlds.
And in standby, you can just trigger soul triggers and push damage.
Europeans love it.
Don't go too hard. All right.
Or it's big in Europe.
All right, next.
We've got this 1/1 Pareo backup. If all of your characters are music when you play it, it refunds the stock from the top of your deck, and it's 2k power.
Play choice, and you want a 2k counter, you play this one.
Yep, that's the one.
That's it.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's fine. That's all you do. A costless 2k counter for choice.
Yeah.
Mashiro, 2/1. When this attacks, choose one of your other characters for the turn. It gets 5k. They 2/1/3/5. Garbage.
You need reverses that bad?
What the
Morfonica,
fuck?
Yeah.
Have we seen a single on reverse combo in this set?
No, I don't think so.
Is this
No.
Is this like? Hold on. Is this the worst? This isn't the worst standby target ever, right? Like, dang,
Yes,
you get,
yes, it is.
Standby level, you just get 5,000
Yes, it
power
is.
pump next turn.
If you are standbying a single thing at level 1 or higher that does not have 2 soul, you lose the game. Unless that card is a support.
Oh my god, Carmen. Big picture, bro.
No, I am big picturing you! I'm big picturing you right now. This card is small brain. This is a small brain card.
What's bigger than 5,000 power?
Who cares? Card's 3,500. This card sucks.
It's
Whatever. Andy, you get the last card. It's your favorite character. Go ahead.
Oh boy, Choo-choo. Level assist, and when you rest this, choose one of your other characters on your field and place it into the stock.
Yep.
What?
If you have
I was gonna
abilities you need to rest for, I guess.
I was gonna
Wait,
say,
this is
didn't,
just
didn't we
like
see this, didn't we see this card already? But
No,
it's-
that's hand. Yeah.
yeah.
This is field.
Oh, I think the other one was a level 1 also.
This could be sick if you have like things that tap down, but I don't think.
Actually, no. This card has a purpose.
Okay, hit me with it. Red, tell me.
If you're playing like 8 standby or something, or a standby deck, and you want to open up a spot on your field,
You could.
You can.
You could. But do that. You
Yeah.
could lose your brainstorm.
or you don't even have to lose your brainstorm. I mean, I don't know. Just
I get what you're
lose your
saying. I get what you're
brainstorm.
saying.
Whatever.
You could do something.
Where are you putting
could do
this
something.
to open up a slot in the back?
whatever. Just lose your brainstorm. Get a stock. You'd be standbying over your brainstorm anyway.
Or go brainstorms. Embrace stock. I mean, it seems fine. I don't think it's that bad. Like yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess it's a level assist, but yeah.
That's it.
No box poppers at the
guess
end.
for
That's kind of
this-
disappointing.
No, that's
Yeah,
extra
where's
booster.
our lightning round?
What are the things we looked at in here that are super relevant? Not really a lot of the green cards, most of the blue cards. The Tsukushi Brainstorm, the Clean Cut, Mashiro combo. Choo-choo's the big one. Choo-choo early play, and her 2/1 that goes with her. The climax swap, and yeah, those are the big cards from this
Anything
video.
from yellow?
Level 1 combo, maybe.
From the trial deck, you got the Tsukushi Fury, the level 1 combo if you want to play choice. And I
Really
guess
not a whole
runner.
lot of yellow cards in this set. I'm going back. There's like
There's like a couple.
6 or 7 yellow cards.
Why we wrapped
in
it
the
in
actual
with a
pack.
TD, yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for this. Upcoming content, like we alluded earlier. We want to do Data Bullet, but we have one local Brandon. He's been on some other videos who's played a lot of Data Bullet already. He has some very strong opinions about it, so we wanted to have him on. So because of that and his schedule, the next one will probably be Rental Girlfriend, which Tyler's going to be on. So we have a full house already. There'll be yet another in-house set review. All in-house, no guests. So we'll probably get that one prepped. See how fast we get that one out. In terms of deck techs and stuff, I don't know what exactly we have upcoming, but we can throw some other stuff together. There's something, but
You can look forward to a RAS Sulin Part 2 deck tech when the set drops in English.
oh yeah, Andy loves RAS. I'm checking the what is it right now? The products coming out to see if there's anything that we missed. We already did Minshoka Tensei, Rental Girlfriend. We're doing next. Dab we're doing, and then we're up to date until more stuff gets announced. Until Hololive.
It'll be Hololive in a
Yeah,
month. and then
Hololive.
Ruby after that.
Dude, I
Hololive,
can't wait
yeah.
till the Ruby set review. That's gonna be so nuts.
That'll be fun, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a good one. Maybe we'll do a stream if it
Like we
gets
streamed
put on
Bob,
the
yeah,
thing so on time. What is it? What is it? Fucking Seven Deadly Sins came out at a weird time where we weren't in town. Came out during the Jersey tournament, so
Literally none of us were. Yeah, I was on vacation and you guys were
in New
adventuring.
Jersey, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that's it. Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz signing off. We'll see you guys in the next one.